Good morning. It's Tax Tuesday. Powell, your West Coast guru, coming to you all the way from California. Hello, my Facebook loves, my Facebook families. Welcome to Tax Tuesday, Powell Speedy Tax Services. Thank you for joining me today. It's a beautiful day. Hey, we woke up and we have an opportunity to find out what's going on. So you know it's me. I bring you the latest and greatest. What time is it? It's Tax Tuesday. So hold on your belts, get your coffee. Let's go. Come on, let's go and find out what's going on. So I missed you last week. Did you miss me? I know I wasn't here last week. I was on vacation. Yeah, girl took a time out, but I am back. What y'all think about my big girl do? Yeah, well, I decided today, you know how it happens when you're getting on your last time. It's time to get your hair done. I got to do everything. So I got my big girl due on today. So anyway, so what's going on in the news? Thank you for coming to my office. I'm going to give you tax tips. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that I've been addressing or been occurring as doing taxes, 35 years of taxes. Nothing hurts me worse than when a person comes in and they have dependents. They take care of them, they feed them, and then when they file their taxes, they find out either their father or a spouse or somebody has claimed their children on their tax return fraudulently. They weren't entitled to, or even in a husband and wife where they have an agreement where this year you're going to claim them, next year I'm going to claim them, and then somebody doesn't hold their hand to that agreement. So what do you do? Well, what you have to do is you file your taxes, e-file them, they bounce back. So the steps to do is, what do I do? What do I do? Well, you have to file a paper return if you want your to go ahead and claim them. And then when you file a paper return, there is actually a form 886H where you can prove or you can show where that was your child and you should have claimed them. And then the other thing is what I found out is that if it continues to happen, or if you just really concerned, you can ask for an identity pin for your dependent. That means if you think there's fraudulent, or if you want to control who can claim your dependent, IRS used to make you have to submit paperwork. Now you can just request an identity personal identification pin for your dependents, and you can stop all that mess. That way nobody can file your child. It'll bounce back if they don't have the pin. So you heard it from me first. I think this is something that people need to start looking at, if you, especially when you have baby daddies, baby mamas, or whoever that just will not go with the agreement. The other thing is that some people, you have fraudulently let somebody claim your child because you're trying to get that EI credit, and now you want them to stop, and they still doing it. So this is a great step for you to do. If people are claiming your child, go ahead and apply for a PIN, and they can't do it no more. So that's one of my tips. I hope that tip will help you. The other thing that I've been getting questions on is home office tax deduction. So I thought I'd talk to you about this because last year, what? Most of the country worked at home, and many people worked at home, especially employees, have come to me and said, "Hey, I did internet. I use my computer. I use paper, and I want to claim a home office tax deduction." Well, unfortunately, we weren't prepared for this country, because currently the rules for home office deduction is that you have to be self-employed. So if you're a W-2 employee and you worked at home, you need to take that up with your employer. But what is the do's and don'ts about that? Let's think about that. You work at home, you save gas, you save meals. You don't save on toilet paper, but you do save on some expenses that you would normally have traveling to work. But if it's huge and you really feel, then you're going to have to renegotiate with your boss. I know some people, they have that you can't even, there's no expenses that you can claim, like for instance mileage, all that to and from to go to clients. You can't claim that. Now it's out. So you need to talk to your employer. Home office tax deductions are only qualified for those that are self-employed. And I am so sorry about that. But the TCJH that was put in 2018 and it goes through 2025 eliminated and suspended all write-offs for miscellaneous deductions for people that are working at home. So we can hope is that the new president will do something that home office deductions for employees will be put back into place for to help those folks. But I don't know. I just think that it was, you just want to weigh the cost, because I still feel like working at home, you save some money. You have to, many people, you save from daycare. And before that was a no-no. You work at home, you still have to have daycare. But because schools were closed, all of that, they made a compromise. You could have daycare. So I believe that. And then also, guess what? You don't have to be the fashion diva at work. You ain't have to go and pay all this money to look good, spending money every day for the new change outfit. Ain't you saving some money? So anyway, that's another tax tip. Unfortunately, it wasn't good for most, but it is for those that work at home that are self-employed. So I wanted to run that about you. So next, what we're going to talk about, what y'all always want to talk about, what y'all never want to talk about nothing else, is the stimulus, the third stimulus. What's going on with the third stimulus? So most of you have gotten a lot of people have gotten their 1,400 for their stimulus check. But the thing about it that is really, really people are concerned about is, hey, they told us file 2020 taxes, they would update, and that we would get, for instance, if our 2019 information wasn't correct, then our 2020 information would reflect, and IRS would change that. So IRS is saying now they are starting to put out what they call the come up. So anybody that filed 2020 taxes and you didn't receive like a dependent, or your information was incorrect, now they're going to send what they call it the plus. So I don't know, the plus. The plus means that if you got your stimulus, but you didn't get it for all your dependents, or say you didn't get it for, and now any dependents or whatever, filing your 2020 taxes, updates your information, and IRS is now sending it out to the plus people. They're sending out to anyone, if you had a baby in 22, if you had a new dependent in 2020, those people are now, you will be receiving $1,400. Woo, that's big money for the third stimulus. There should be a correction. If you want to correct anything, you need to do your 2020 taxes. Now, if you had a bank information and that's all it is, you're going to get a check or a card. If you have an address change, you need to hurry up and file a 2020 tax, because there's no way to electronically send IRS an update on your address unless you file taxes. So 2020 taxes, and who you gonna call? Not Ghostbusters. You gonna call me, Speedy Tax Services. But you know what? Be careful, because I have a lot of clients now, and I'm getting full. Thanks to who? BSBA. Thanks to who? To you for your referral. My taxes, our clients are really increasing. So I hope you can get in though, because I do some great work and I just adore you and I look forward to helping you resolve your tax problems. So what's next? The next thing is that, oh, you know what, BSBA, I know you ain't ready for this, but I'm going to tell them. BSBA has launched a new website. And, I sit up there and we just give the same information out. But I'm going to refer you for small businesses. Go to BSBA, because they are doing a wonderful job in updating people on what's going on for small businesses. My part in it is that you need to do your taxes. If you didn't do your taxes, it's hard to take advantage of all the information that's listed on this website. Good job, BSA. I have a shout out to you, Selena, Dr. Danae, and everyone else there. I just want to shout out to y'all. Lena, y'all is doing an excellent job. But I love what they're doing. One of the things that they are in charge of is the California Relief Grant. The California Relief Grant, they are actually accepting applications starting tomorrow, I believe, April 28th. I'm gonna look it up, make sure. See, I got this wonderful thing. I downloaded it because they got all this information. And I'm like, why should I be giving out different information? And they're already giving it out. But anyway, the California, oh, here we go. Starting tomorrow at 9 o'clock, they will be, that's the final round. So if you want to get the California Relief Grant, you better go in there now because and be prepared for tomorrow. Have your paperwork. Don't be coming up with no shiesty paperwork. Your Schedule C, your business license, all that need to be on point. If you've already filed, don't file again. This is for new filers. You know, I've talked to a couple of people that have gotten the California Relief Grant, and it has been a blessing to them. Now, Lynn Street is the funder, but BSBA is the reviewer, and they don't have the money. They don't write the check, but they go through and help you. So it says that you can walk through the process. If you want to go and find out, the grant application process actually started April 25th as far as like finding out virtual clinics on it. But the actual date, though, is April 28th at 9 o'clock through May 4th. Businesses that are struggling, here's your help. All you got to do is get yourself together. What I am finding as small businesses, they don't have their Schedule Cs, they don't have their 1120s, they don't have their paperwork together. And they've just been filing. They've just been floundering. But what you need to do is get your stuff together. I'll help you. Somebody will help you. Hey, BSBA, they have consultants that they will help you and give you the right direction to talk to attorneys, talk to people, set up a business account so that you can receive this money that's trying to help you. We care about you. Small businesses, we want you to survive. We don't want to be dealing with just Walmarts. I want to walk into a special place, a place that somebody had a dream and God is blessing them. So California Relief Grant. But I encourage you, there's so much going on with small businesses right now. One of the real big things is the PPP. Everybody's trying to get the PPP. The PPP is the Paycheck Protection Program. Woo! Yeah, and it's gangster. I'm telling you, it's stuff going on. It's a real money. It's a forgiveness grant that you can get the money. First, it's a loan, and then if you do it properly, you do it right, you can get forgiveness. But what I'm finding out, man, my ears is to the ground. There is so much gangster stuff going out there. People are doing false Schedule Cs. It's going to catch up with you. Don't worry. You're talking about federal government. Messing with the feds is crazy. But PPP, if you need help, man, that's the way to go. I've been helping some people. They've been doing there's Blue Vine, there's Lynn Street, and Wampley. Ooh, Wampley is the bomb. People been getting the first and the second PPP within weeks. And oh, it ain't no hearsay. I know. I've been helping people. I know about people actually getting the first and the second within 2 weeks. Wow, what a blessing. I'm just hoping and praying that even though it is a 1% and it's a great loan grant, it is completely forgiving if you do the paperwork right. If you pay yourself, how do I do the paperwork right? Well, you get the money, you put it in an account, and then you pay yourself. So the way the PPP works is 60% payroll. The other 40% has to be business mortgage, not your mortgage, business payments, not your car payment, utilities, payments that for that business to sustain it. And you need a paper trail. You can't just say, well, oh, I did that. No, the best thing you can do is to get this forgiveness is to use the money correctly, put it in when you get the money from the funder. Then what I tell people, start writing checks, show or either transfer it from business to personal and have it stated what it is. Because when you put in the forgiveness application, it's so easy. Man, it is just, they got an easy one that is easy. All you need to do is upload some statements or upload some proof. Hey, I paid this for the correct thing. Bam. It is completely forgiven. What a blessing. So I'll give you an example. If you made 50,000 on line 7 in Schedule C, you could get about $20,000 on your forgiveness. Now, if that don't help you, then you need to come see me about budgeting, because you don't know what you're doing with your money. But if you that should help anybody. So that PP is great. They have the restaurant revitalization fund. That is to help restaurants. That pilot program's been released. For the next 2 weeks, though, they are actually looking at women and veterans. And so I have a whole bunch of clients that are out there with food trucks, catering. You can cook and you got a business going, a restaurant business, and you need some help. This is it. Restaurant Revitalization Fund. It's going to really help you. So you can find it on sba.gov. You can go directly to them, or they'll let you know who some people that you can go through. But you go on BSBA website and they got a button you can click and it'll take you right there. I'm telling you, BSBA, I'm loving you. You have you like mac and cheese. You like that real macaroni and cheese, with the real good stuff that it's gooey and it's good and it go in there. When you go on BSBA and you're gonna see, honey, it's got button. Push this, you want that. Push this, you want that. It's got all the good stuff that's there. Okay, so let's talk about, I'm gonna tell you about that idol. Ooh, so the idol, the EIDL, starting April 7th, they opened up where you can get an increase, like 24 months. Like before, they were giving out 6 months of income to help you get started. Now they're doing 24 months. So they sent out an email to people and say, are you interested in the increase? And of course you say, yeah, I want that increase. So you sent a email back to them. I hope you did. Look in your spam if it's not there. And you send it back to them saying, yes, give me that money. I want some more money. My business is struggling and I need this EIDL money. And so then they said, well, give me your information and we'll get back to you. So then they give you some information. So guess what? Now they've sent another email saying, okay, if you want this money, go to this portal and put in what you want. Now you can go to that portal whether you get this email or not. Ain't that good? You ain't got to wait. That's 2 weeks. No, go ahead and go to the portal. Where is the portal? The portal is at COVID, COVID 19 relief.sba.gov. You can go to that portal and go in and sign in, because these are for people that already got the EIDL. If you didn't get it, they're dealing with you on the other side. But you can go to that part, go to the portal. Oh, it's so exciting. Go in there, put your little email, and they verify you, put your little password in there, and then it comes up and it says, oh, this is how much you got, $25,000. And and then there's a little blue button. Ooh, that blue button. It says if you want an increase, push that blue button. So you push that blue button, and it tells you how much you qualify for. Now you can take that amount. So say you have 25,000. It says you qualify for 100,000. You can click on that amount, and you can move it all the way to what you want, or go back, and you can look in there and you can see the payment. If this is a payment that you can afford, yes, you can do that. Or you can ask for all of it and only take part of it, and you got 2 years to get the whole amount. So it's still right. Hey, you got to pay it back. So I recommend that if you don't need it, don't get it. But if you need it, it's a 3.75% interest over 30 years. So if you got a whole bunch of business loans and they 17% and they 20%, then I think I get this and pay that off and just make that one payment if you're talking about a payment structure. But don't be greedy, y'all. If y'all don't need it, don't get in debt. That's my biggest concern is there's so many, loans out there and people are getting everything and then they're going to lose their business because you're not going to be able to afford this. So you need to talk to someone. Hey, you can talk to me, or you need to talk to Selena, my girl, over at BSBA. I'm telling you, the Black small business. I'm so glad y'all went into business. We need you. So you can go and talk to them. You can talk to people. Talk to somebody that has some money. Don't go and talk to nobody on the corner that's got a pot handed out, because they don't know you. You'll end up on the corner with them. You better talk to somebody that know what they're doing so they can help you on whether you need to get this EIDL loan. Yeah, that's the guru talking to you, giving you some wisdom. Yes, you can call me at 916-320-1246. Or you can take and you can just message me. Okay, now so Serena is helping me out. Selena, I'm kind of doing some crazy stuff. I've been all over the place. I haven't been on here, but I know you follow me. So I'm going to talk now about the California stimulus. So I'm going back to the stimulus. I'm going to talk about the $600 for the California stimulus. So, you know, I feel like a reporter. Where's my little paperwork on the stimulus stuff? Let's go through here and see what's going on and how you going to do this. So the paperwork on the stimulus, I got it somewhere. Come on, Kay. Where is it? It's in here. But I wanted to talk to you about that because a lot of people are wondering about the California stimulus. Well, it started going out. It started going out last week while I was on vacation. Yes, it did. So you can get the California stimulus if you qualify. So it says California is sending out the stimulus. But the first thing you want to do is file your 2020. If you haven't gotten it, you need to file your 2020 tax return. That's really important. That's what it's based on. And it's to eligible residents. So I don't know what happened. I popped out. Oh, I'm back. That's because somebody tried to call me. Stop calling me during my time. Don't y'all know this is my little time? So to receive this money, you have to file your 2020 taxes. And they said you'll get it within 60 days. It's coming out from the Franchise Tax Board. And the income is 75,000 income. So 75,000 is the income in order to qualify for this 600,000. Now, I think I told some people some different stuff because there's so much going on. But, you know, you're talking about the children California tax. So I think I might have gotten you mixed up. But the $600, it says for sure here that 75,000. So anybody made 75,000 or less, you should have. And I know it's been confirmed for people that are calling me saying, man, I've been getting my $600 stimulus check. Where'd that come from? It said FTB. It's coming from franchise. So it's usually what they're saying is that within 45 days after you file your taxes, that California will be sending out that 600. That's help. I'm telling you, California, thank you very much. Y'all trying to recall the governor because he's trying to keep things straight. But I'm telling you, that's kind of you, governor, to give out that California tech. All right, next I got, I'm almost done. I'd be trying to do my 20-minute and I'm out. But I did want to talk to people about the the money that's supposed to be coming out for the child tax credit. So the child tax credit has been increased, not on your taxes that you file, but it's been increased for 2021 to 3,600 for 5 and under, and 3,000 for 6 to 18 or 19. I think 18. And IRS has said that they're going to start administering and sending that out in July, the child tax credit. So the child tax credit is really interesting because what the IRS is saying they're going to do is they're going to actually send monthly payments to. So if you haven't filed your 2020 tax and you want that, you better get your taxes done immediately, because child tax credit is coming out in July. If you've been letting people claim your child, you better correct the wrong and get your taxes filed by calling me or filing 2020. I don't care how you file them, but they're going to be based on your 2020 tax return. So you need to, for the child tax credit, you need to go out there. $300 a month per dependent that is eligible is huge. And $250 for those that are 6 and up, huge. It can, I actually, I applaud Biden and all those that are behind this, because their heart is that anybody to have children, they need help. They should not be hungry, and they should not. Now, this ain't for y'all to go buy Michael Jordan shoes. This ain't for y'all to go and take them to Disneyland. This is to pay. This is utilities. Okay, I can't tell you how to spend your money, but I'm just telling you as an older person, this is for utilities and rent and school clothes and computer, anything that they need to help them. This is not for you to go and buy your clothes and get your nails done. And this ain't for you to buy Michael Jordan for them. This is to help the child. Now, don't hand it to them. Here's your $250. They're irresponsible. Children don't know how to handle money. That ain't their money. That's whoever's taking care of them money to help take care of them. So I pray that you will do the right thing and take care of your children. I haven't seen anybody today. So I don't know if all my fans, all my people are in there. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that I'm done. You know, it's been 25 minutes. I'm tired of talking. Oh, I do want to tell you that there is going to be a workshop. Yes, for on business governance structure that I'm in charge of. I'm shouting out. Yes, I'm getting a little credit for the workshop that's coming up on business tax structure for small business on BSBA on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Tune in because you all still don't know what your business structure is. You don't know the impact. We're going to have an attorney on there. Doug's going to be on there. We're going to have an attorney, and we are going. Oh, I probably you're going to kill me. Anyway, we're going to be on there talking to you about the proper business structure, the tax implications, about liability, and about how it impacts you. So there's a business tax structure workshop coming on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Join me. Tell all your friends. This, you know what? I'll tell you, if I was talking about something else, I'd have 1 million followers on here. If I was doing TikTok, be 1 million followers. I'm doing something that's going to impact your life, and I'm begging for people to follow me. No, that's not right. You know, I'm sitting here giving my time, trying to give you update information. This business tax structure workshop is being sponsored by BSBA. Free, no cost consultation. You go to someone else, this is going to cost you. You want to learn your business and the best structure, and if you should change, tune in. It's going to bless you. I hope that you will enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for following me. I'll be back on Tuesday. Yes, I'll be back on next Tuesday, giving you the latest and greatest update. But let me give you my disclaimer. I am not an attorney or anything. All I'm doing is I'm just a community advocate that loves you and feel like somebody should have a voice, a place to help you resolve problems, a place to help you filter through all this information, trying to get the right information to you. So, yep, I'm your tax guru, K Powell, coming to you, thanking you, giving you all my love. Call me if you need me. Thanks all. Thanks, Selena. Thanks, BSBA. Thanks, Facebook. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next Tuesday. I'm out.